Hi guys, this is going to be my third and final video of the day, unless something comes up that I need to make a fourth video. I hope I don't have to. I don't mind making videos, but this video is going to be short. I stated in the last video that I made that there were only 2 people that had died from the coronavirus here in the United States. Well, while that video was rendering, I heard that the number of deaths from the coronavirus has went up to 6. All are in the state of Washington. I would imagine at this point, the FAA would probably restrict travel to the state of Washington. At this point, Seattle, Spokane, or Spokane, however it's pronounced. You got places like New York City, various places in California where you got a lot of international travels, people coming from other countries. Those are hotbeds of international travel. Texas too. But as far as I know, I don't think there's any coronavirus cases here in Ohio. I don't know, there might be, from what I hear, that there was 2 teachers in Pittsburgh who were sick and thought that maybe that they come in contact with somebody who's got the coronavirus. So they were told to stay home, which is a wise decision to do right there. Don't, yeah, I get it, you love your job. You got to get paid, you got to support the family, I get it. But, they're making the right call by telling you to stay home. Don't even bother coming in. Don't want to get our children getting exposed to that. Now, what I don't know are the ages of these people who had died. The first 2 I knew were, I think, in their 50s and 60s. That's again, my speech issues. I don't know why, it's just something that I've been dealing with all my life. Slurred speech. Every time I think about having slurred speech issues, I can't help but think it's one of those symptoms of having ALS, which, of all the diseases that are out there, ALS is the one that scares me more than any other. When I've read up on it, what it does, I don't have enemies, but I would not wish that on my worst enemy if I had one. That is a very scary disease to deal with. And I've read up, slurring of speech could be one of them symptoms. And that's why I'm worried every time, especially when I listen to myself, when I review the videos before I upload it. I can't tell you how many drafts I made today trying to upload videos because, I'm conscious about my voice. Sometimes with the letter C, because it's the sound, that's what affects my ability to say certain words, especially with letters that have, or words that have the letter S in it. Not necessarily the end of it, but, I was told when I was growing up it sounded like a slithering snake, with the way my S's come out. I had to go through speech therapy in my elementary years, but I did deal with some speech therapy in my middle school years, but once I got to 8th grade, wasn't needed. I never had speech therapy. Again, beyond, that point. So, but anyway, that's what this video was about. I wanted to do an update on the previous video that I made, where I said, was at what, 4:29? That I only knew at that moment that only 2 people had died from the coronavirus, but now it's blooming to 6. So, it's getting worse. But all 6 come from Washington State. So, just take care of yourself, people. If you don't have to go anywhere, stay home. That's kind of what I'm doing. I had a friend who was out today, going about, and I asked him if he would, earlier, if he would go to McDonald's to pick me up one of those strawberry, blueberry parfaits, however you pronounce that. Pick me up a couple if he was going in town. Well, he emailed me just a little while ago and told me he was sick, and he had to reschedule his duties, his civil duties, I should say, civil duties. With the weather that we're having, it's raining here and it's cold. The only time I've been outside today is to take the trash out, because Monday is trash night. Excuse me. So, I was only out for like maybe 10 seconds. Put the trash bag in the can. My landlord, who lives right next door to me, comes over. She takes my trash can to the side of the road along with hers for trash pickup, so all the trash is done together. That way, to kind of make it easy on the trash man who has to come and empty the trash cans. She told me not to worry about having to come out and take the stuff out to the side of the road, that she would take care of that, because she was concerned for my well-being, especially in the winter months. But we've had a mild winter. We've not had a whole lot of snow. So, but anyway, I said I wanted to keep this video short. I'm going to do that. I'm keeping my word. So I will just see you on the next video, whatever that may be. Again, if there's anything you want me to talk about in my future videos, let me know, and I'll talk about them. But 2 things, as I said, that I will not talk about, because I want to keep that out of my public life, I should say, because that's what this is. It's public. I don't want to involve religion and politics into my videos, and that's my decision. Even though sometimes I do talk about sovereign citizens, but I'm not talking about it from a religious standpoint. I just talk about because of, their beliefs and, right to travel crap. Man the Man posted a video, I think it was Saturday, I believe, or was it yesterday? I can't remember what day, but I think he titled it, Sovereign Citizen, calls the sheriff on the cops. And then end the title with that, like, yeah, that'll work. And that's what this lady ended up doing. She was asked for her driver's license. And by the way, these are not Moorish sovereign citizens, so, we have to keep in mind, to separate the two. She was asked to give her driver's license, and she kept repeating herself, "What crime have I committed that I have to give you this?" And the officer kept saying, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to bust your window. And I think he gave her several warnings. I don't know. More than he was more than patient. I mean, I'm not so sure if I was an officer, if I would have had that kind of patience. Wait before, bust somebody's window out. Because we got a job to do. We can't just be at one location all night, arguing back and forth about why you have to give your ID or driver's license. So she was given a final warning, and then, so she said, here, you can see it. She puts it up against the glass. He said, no, I need to see it. And when she said, no, you could look at, he gave her another warning. He said, okay, I'm going to bust it. So she gave her ID because she didn't want her driver's side window busted. See, that's what these sovereign citizens don't get. You're making it more harder than it needs to be. Just show your ID and you could be on your way. What's so hard about that? But each to their own, I guess. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.